Hey guys, RageCage20 here, and we are back with Final Fantasy X. Everything about that sentence just makes me so happy. Now, last time we left off, I mentioned I wanted to show you all the sphere grid, kind of give you an easy guide to how to work it, and then we're going to go to this Besaid village. So, pretty much the sphere grid, it looks monstrous and confusing, right? I mean, this just looks like a fucking nightmare. It's actually not so bad. It is not very bad at all. So, you have, every time you level up, you get a point. You don't actually have a certain amount of level. You just get a point, and then you use the point, and it goes back to 0, and then you get more points. That's pretty much how the level works here. You're just not as strong as your level number. You're as strong as how far in the sphere grid you have moved. So, you have two abilities. You can use a sphere, or you can move, and once you move to a location, it uses 1 point per move, and you can unlock the nearest node, I guess we'll call it, next to you. Like, some of them will raise your defense, your strength, give you specific abilities. These little I don't know what you want to call it, the line with the two curves on the end usually represent abilities, as do these right here represent magical spells. The little like diamond shaped motherfuckers represent magical spells, and these just represent abilities. So yeah, so you can only unlock spheres that are next to you, like next to where you're at, where it says Titus in this circle right here. You can only unlock something to the right and to the left of it. But these little things here, it even says this node is empty. These don't do anything. You just got to move through them. So we use ability spheres to unlock abilities. Bam, we just learned cheer. And we use power spheres to unlock defense, strength, and stuff like that. Mana spheres unlock the mana nodes, which I think we get one eventually. There it is right here. MP, raise max MP by 20. I think power also does HP, which HP always goes up by 200s. So raising max HP by 200. I think, I don't know, maybe not always, but most of the time. And then speed does anything with agility, accuracy, or evasion. Like right here, agility increased by 1 point, accuracy increased by 1 point. And pretty much you just use the spheres. You get the spheres by killing enemies. And like I mentioned in the beginning here, yeah, we already ran out of power spheres and whatnot. It's really hard to get spheres in the beginning, so I'm not going to be leveling up a whole lot. I just want to show you how to do it. That's pretty much all you do. You just keep moving, and every single character has their own specific sphere grid. And once you get through it, like I believe Titus rolls all the way over here, right? This is, yeah, slow. His rolls over here. Then where is it? Then it goes over here this way, Sloga. All the way over here. And I think it stops at quick hit. Eventually it will end. But if you get level 3 lock spheres, which we will see later in the game, I'll explain once we get to them. You can unlock this and go into, see, Shell. This is Yuna's, another character we're going to get here soon. Our white mage, we'll just call her that. This is her skill sphere, but we can unlock this point here and get into hers and start learning her abilities. And you can do that and get into every single character's sphere grid at one point. Again, sounds confusing, sounds complicated. It's really not. It's really, really not. It's just a lot to take in. It's much like King of Tokyo. I don't know if you ever played that board game. But I mean, you look at it, and once you try to take everything in at once, it's super overwhelming. But the game itself is really quite simple and easy. You just gotta learn it first, and then it's a breeze. But you gotta do the learning part first. There you go. He just slapped me in the ass. Waka against Handsy.
What's the big idea?
Just wanted to wish you a good game, man. Alright, so we can be attacked in this water, but there's a lot of items. Well, not a lot. I think there's like 2 or 3 items in here that I want to keep my eye out for, though it's kind of hard to see where you are under the water. Well, what's under the water, I should say. Let's not really look around. Primitive strike. If you don't know, that means we get attack first. Both me and Waka. Actually, we get attack a couple times first, so that's awesome. Ambush means they get attack you first. If you've never played Final Fantasy games, and you see, I think we just got a power sphere and a speed sphere, so we definitely want to. Definitely we don't want to shy away from battles. Yeah, here's one. Hot potion, nice. And I will be showing battles too, I assume, unless it just gets fucking ridiculous at one point. So, thing about Waka, I mean, they'll teach you this later, so I'm not going to go into this part of the game yet. But obviously he uses a blitz ball as his attack, and he's really good at using special abilities like silencing enemies with his ball, and blinding enemies, causing darkness on them and stuff. He's really good at ailments and stuff. But him and Auron are the two health tanks of the team. Like, they get so much fucking health. Let me show you. Like, already in his first tree, he's got like what, 3 HP things. Like, that's already an extra 600 health. And it just, everything he has, just fucking everywhere, is just so much health. Him and Auron just get ass loads of health. It's ridiculous. This game takes me back, man. Like, this place specifically, I'd always do a new game whenever I'd go to my family for Thanksgiving. I'd go up to my, it's technically down. I'd go down to my aunt's house. The whole family would get together at my aunt's house for Thanksgiving. We don't do that anymore. It's a long story. And I would always bring my games and stuff with me because, you know, during the day I was young, I wasn't doing anything. I just wanted to play games, so I'd always bring my games with me. And I would always get to this part again and again, so every time I'm in this part under the water, it just makes me think of just being in my aunt's house for Thanksgiving, just rocking some Final Fantasy. Good times, man, good times. So yeah, these first couple enemies are just gonna be, we're just gonna knock through them, man. We're just gonna knock through them. And just get a bunch of spheres from them. I mean, that's what we need to do. Oh, that water reflection though. I'm gonna pull up. Is that a treasure chest? No. Thought I saw one. I don't think there's anything over here. Okay, oh my. It's over. Also, in the spirit of trying to get Titus as many items found, as many overdrives as physically possible, because his get very, very powerful, very useful. I'm gonna use his overdrive every single time it's off. I guess there's no cooldown, but every time it's available, I'm just gonna pop that shit. I guess it's also gonna go down. What is this? Let's have it take a big group. You can also see which group is attacking on the column. I know I mentioned this already, but if you take them out before they attack, then it'll switch to your teammate's attack, which I could have done there, but I guess I kind of chose not to. There we go. Here's the cutscene I was looking for.
Let me go!
Got a favor to ask you.
You want me on your team, right?
A major blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on, come on!
Sure thing.
Dude, our team is gonna rock, eh?
No, not really. Even with Titus on your team, it don't help much.
I thought then the Blitzball and Sin were the only two things that Spira and Xanarkand had in common. I wasn't too far off either.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5. I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years. And we never won a game. Well, after last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right. So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
Yeah,
That
that's what
first match last year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey, hey!
So, you want to win the next tournament. Go out with a bang. So, what's our goal?
I don't care how we do. As long as we play our best.
No, loser.
If we give it our all,
That's not how
I
we
can
play.
walk away happy.
No. If I say, what's our goal? You say, victory! When you play in a blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Victory?
You go hard or go home, man.
You're serious?
Yo, I'll bring you home that cup, son. We'll get more into it when we actually get to Luca, but the blitzball team you get to play with in that tournament is pretty shitty.
Ah, the one from the sea.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road today.
After surviving your run-in with Sin, it would be a shame if something happened now.
Thanks,
Who are
stranger.
they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? Cruise of what?
What, you forgot that too?
Everyone just wants to make you
Hey,
feel
sorry.
bad in this
Don't
game.
worry about it. I'll help you out.
Cool. In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Cool. About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in a village.
I guess we can talk to them. Alright, Besaid Village. Ah, beautiful place. Beautiful place.
Besaid Village.
They got any food there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first.
Oh, thanks. I'm only starving, to be sure. I'll look around.
Let's see. The Crusaders' lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Gata are usually there.
Oh, the music's so good.
All right. Over here.
Huh? What's up?
What,
You do remember the prayer, right?
I do, but I was there. I don't remember.
I didn't know it in the first place, to tell the
I don't have
truth.
an option to.
Man, that's like the basics of the basics. All right, I'll show you.
Thanks, Waka. Just make me feel so good about myself.
Go ahead, you try.
What are you doing, man? Rubbing your tummy and bending over?
Hey, not bad. Okay,
Give me a
now,
safe
go present
try.
yourself to the temple summoner.
Any blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign for victory.
It's like we're in an alternate universe or something. It's like some Majora's Mask shit up in here. I guess it's a parallel universe, not an alternate universe. There's a difference. That's just raw people. Get some Phoenix Downs are very vital. Hopefully, if my skill is up, I shouldn't need them, but you never know. So you come over here, there's just 3 chests. Why not just get my spoils of war? Oh, we're gonna get. I remember a place you can get like fucking 20 potions. Is that it, or something like that? Yeah, we'll go. It's not for a little while, but we're gonna get that shit. That dog over there is gonna be a very useful key to getting an ultimate on one of my creatures. But we will get. I mean, there's so much in this game that we will get to. I promise. Okay, no, you're not the one I was thinking of. Nope, yep, that's the thing you're saying. Get it? Oh, I get it. Alright. let's talk about the Crusaders just for story's sake. This over here kind of teaches you the basics of fighting and anything you may want to know or may not want to know. I will teach you.
Hey, you! You were attacked by Sin, right? Recently, was it?
I think so.
So, Sin can't be far, right? You're not hiding anything, are you?
Why would I?
If Sin's nearby, it'll attack the island for sure. But it hasn't. I wonder why.
No, dude, we weren't anywhere nearby.
I'm sorry. I really don't know anything. To tell the truth, I don't even know what the Crusaders are.
You're kidding, right?
Sin, the toxin.
Dude.
Gotta tell him who we are.
Yes, sir. The Crusaders are sworn to battle Sin. We have chapters throughout Spira, accepting all who wish to join our struggle. The hero Mihen formed the Crusaders 800 years ago as the Crimson Blades. Later, our ranks grew and we called ourselves the Crusaders. We've been fighting Sin ever since.
Kind of like Crimson
What?
Blades,
You've been
baby.
fighting 800 years and you still haven't beat it?
Yes, that's
We've
what I said.
steered Sin away from towns many times. And that's all we can do. Nobody's ever been able to defeat it. Our mission as Crusaders is to protect the temples, towns, villages, and people of Spira.
So, then whose job is it to defeat Sin?
Is Sin's toxin really this bad, sir?
It does seem rather bad.
I don't know, he's pretty...
We could just
he's
tell
pretty
you,
stupid.
but I think it better for you to try and remember. Go pray at
Thanks.
the temple. Perhaps Yevon will help you regain your memory.
So, I mean, when you're younger, you don't really think about this, but this has a massive, like, religious side to it. And I feel like a lot of it is being used as kind of a, you know, just like, I don't know, supporting religion or against religion? I don't, maybe both. Maybe there's some little jabs at religion, while also being like, you know, it's religion, you know, this and this, and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, there's a lot of, I think there becomes a shop in one of these places. Eventually. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. What's up, Waka? I need to go to the temple first before I can talk to big old Walkster, because otherwise he just won't tell me to go look around. Hey, you sell shit? Something about boat. Fabrics made famous. Cool. You guys keep doing you. Yeah, the shop opens up eventually. I think it was the one right next to Waka's. Let's go to the temple. I don't think there's any treasure chests around here anyway. Oh, I love this song. I love like all the songs, but in this game, but this one's so beautiful. Oh my god, yes. I need to make a choir rendition
It was
of this
then,
someday.
standing in that place.
Teach it to a choir. I don't think I'll be directing choirs, but I've got to teach it to him. Damn it! Maybe even my win on.
I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
So cool statues, man. There's a god. I can do this. I can do this. His name, Braska. That's it, right? Lord Braska? We're about to find out. Pretty sure that's it, though. Or High Summoner Braska.
10 years have passed since Lord Braska became my son.
Yeah! I'm awesome.
And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
Well, what's a high summoner?
That moment when you say something stupid.
I got too close to Sin's toxin.
Oh, okay, toxin.
It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny, and a little sad.
The summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men or something like that, I figured.
I'm laughing because I'm thinking of something else. Don't worry about it.